All right, we're going to start with questions for William. I know William visited us last night as well, following that NASCAR Camping World Truck Series victory. He's back again this morning, or this afternoon, I should say. If you have questions for William, go ahead and raise your hand, and we will get started with questions, and we're going to kick off with Kelly.
KellyChronoRacer.com. William, every week it seems like this team now is getting to the point where you guys are running well. You're starting to develop some consistency. What is that like for you, just confidence-wise, coming into a racetrack every weekend? And what about the team? What are you seeing from the team in terms of their mindset and their attitude coming to racetracks when you guys, again, are putting cars on the track that are contenders?
Yeah, I think, it really dates back for us to last year. I felt like the last 10 races of the year last year, and probably the last 12, kind of getting ready for the playoff stretch, we started to elevate our game a little bit more because we realized as a team we weren't necessarily one of the teams. Like, we were really consistent, but we weren't one of the teams that could win every week. And I felt like towards the end of last year we were one of those teams that could win every week. Obviously, things didn't come together. And then you go into this year, you start with a new car. We've got to go through testing. We've got to figure out what setups are close, and went through a lot of that adaptation period during the off season. But we started off the year pretty amazing. I mean, we were running third at Daytona before we got crashed, and I made a mistake at California after we had the lead, and we had our pit road issues, and then was running in the top 5 again. So I think it's just kind of been trending that direction. The comfort is there as a team. I feel like our communication is really spot on. We've got to work through different issues with this next gen car. I mean, we go to certain tracks right now and we're miles off, or we're really close. And when we're really close, we know what we're doing. But miles off, we've got to start throwing things at the car and figure it out. So yeah, I don't know. I think just good communication, good teamwork, and I feel like we're really clicking right now, which is good. But at the same time, there's a lot of season left.
All right, we're going to continue with questions. We'll go to Mark.
Mark Garrow, PRN. William, I'm doing a story on Dover. You guys finishing top 4 last year. You had one team do it in 2005, and then you had to go way back for anybody else to have done that. What did it mean to you to be part of something historical like that, finishing top 4? And what was it like at the end of the race, trying to hold your spot and make sure that you guys pulled it off?
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. It was Dover was a crazy day to see. That with the Gen 6 car, that was a really good track for us, and we knew that going there. Notes wise, we knew we would be fast, but I think everyone in the shop was kind of like, all right, our setup's the best. No, our setup's the best. So we went through that process, and I think to show up last year we had no practice, but to see the speed we had early, us on the 24, we took the lead early in the race, and then struggled to keep up with the racetrack as well as our teammates. And so it was a little bit of a bummer that I was kind of finished 4th, but at the same time I was obviously so excited for everyone at Hendrick Motorsports, because that shows so much strength to be able to take 4 cars, and really we're battling ourselves the entire race, which was pretty amazing.
How did Mr. Hendrick be able to take that? I mean, how big a deal do you think it was for him?
Yeah, I think it was a sign of strength and what we've built with teamwork. I mean, the 4 of us work so closely and so well together that it feeds off each other. I mean, iron sharpens iron, and I feel like we continue to work together and put ourselves further towards the front. So, it helps when you have teammates that are fast. It helps when you have, if Kyle's really fast at a racetrack, we can look at his setup, or I can look at his data and say, okay, that's maybe what I need to do different. And we're all capable of getting to that point. It's just a matter of kind of, everyone's got their strengths and weaknesses. So, fortunately, it's funny because like Chase is so good on the road courses, Kyle's so good on the 1.5 miles, Alex is really good on the short tracks, and I'm trying to blend it all together. But it's fun to have people that you can lean on for that.
All right, we're gonna go up front here to Jermaine, and then we'll keep going around the room. Go ahead.
William, first of all, appreciate your time, and I got to ask you, Jermaine Farrell, WFX Star in Roanoke. I got to ask you, with the truck win you got last night, how you feel that'll help you for the race coming up on Saturday?
I think it's tremendous. It helped me tremendously. I feel like, we're only going to get 20 minutes of practice here. So, it's not like you're going to have a good idea or a good chance to get in a rhythm. You're probably going to be in traffic. You're probably going to be passing somebody. And so I don't have to worry about, where are my marks? I can figure out all that stuff. Obviously, the next gen car is going to have more grip, I would think, than the truck. So, I'm just going to have to drive it a little bit harder or whatnot. But, it should be fun. And, it's just good to do that. I was pretty nervous going in the truck. I hadn't been in one in a long time, besides a little bit last year, but that was a new racetrack and kind of hard to get my bearings, and we blew up early in the race. So, last night was definitely fun, but, at the same time, I really want to win the Cup race, and, feel like we were really close last week, so we just got to, close the deal.
All right. Additional questions? All right. William, thanks for joining us.
Thank
Good luck
you.
this weekend.
Appreciate it.